You are living in 2025. And let me tell you, this is a hard truth. You accept it or not. This is for the job market going to be the worst time in the history. And even I'm doubtful how going to be 2026 and 2027. Real scenario where this whole industry is going, where this whole tech is going, we will be able to know by end of 27. You know why? Let me know in the chat box. I want to know your opinion before I can say anything. AI, 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 due to AI, artificial intelligence, AI is taking over. AI, AI and automation, AI came into the picture. AI chaos, governance policies. Well, guys, except one person, you all are wrong. Except Anuradha, you all are wrong. AI is not going to take your job. And it's been 2.5 years. Let me tell you my perspective. Okay. Maybe you can question on my this answer. I haven't seen anywhere AI is taking anyone's job. What miss where AI is happening? Where? Except ChatGPT, except LLM, where is AI? You see, people are building a new product, new company. You know what they are doing? Behind the scene is ChatGPT. If not ChatGPT, this is LLM. And 5 to 6 company has LLM. 5 to 6 company has the RAG, and that's all. There's no innovation going on in the industry in name of the AI. Nothing. Just this is wrapper. Whether this is image creation, audio creation, video creation, your daily task management, everything is wrapper on ChatGPT and LMM. So this is not innovation. And from last 2 years, I haven't seen AI is creating any, taking any job. And only limited company, 5 to 6 company, is taking benefit of it. Who is using, who is selling their some of the product in the market, and they are already selling in the market, like Microsoft, Google, AWS. They have already selling their product. GitHub. On top of that, they are adding co-pilot kind of feature, and they are taking 10 euro, 20 euro per subscription per user, and they are making money. And there's nothing happening other than that. Guys, if you are agree, type agree in the chat box. So AI is not taking your job unless and until something big going to be happen. And I haven't seen anything as of now. I've seen people using chat gpt for the video calls. If you call the customer care and someone speak like a human even on the video call, and this is worst. This is the worst experience. And many companies shut down all those things. They're moving back on the human. Okay. So still, as I said, we are living in the worst time, not because of the AI. Okay. AI is creating very small impact. It's just a bubble, but nothing is doing in the reality. This very big topic. I can talk for hours and hours, but let's not go there. You know what is the problem? Problem is whole world is suffering with the financial crisis. It's whether individual, a company, or government. If you are following the finance, microfinance, you must be aware of. Everyone is struggling with the financial crisis. Debt level is very high, where as a individual, when you don't have the job, or maybe company, They are making the loss. A government, they are taking the loan from the reserve banks. You know why? Because we are living in war zone. We are living in war timings. There's 5 to 6 war going around the world. And because of this, there is uncertainty. Because of this, companies, government not open to spend the money. When companies not open to spend the money, so there is no job opportunity. There's no new thing is going on. So that is the problem. And Anuradha said very good point. Policy uncertainty, trade tension is creating global impact. So company is not confident to spend money on the new development, new research, new work. So there is a risk of the recession, and that is the biggest problem for us. Whatever you see is just a bubble, and this is the right reason. But what does it mean? We cannot get the job. There's no job. You can get the job, and for that you have to be on top 1%. There is the job. There is the opportunities. But this is not like 2 years before. It's not like 3 years before when everyone was getting the job. If you today go and one application is getting opened, so there is 5,000 application is coming. But 3 years ago, there was only 50 applications. So this is 100x more application is coming there. What does it mean? If 100x more application is coming, so if you want to get a job, you have to be on top 1%. Guys, if you agree with me, you are with me, type 1% in the chat box. If you understand this small mathematics, then we are on the same page. Now, most important thing is how you to become on top 1%. For that, I'm going to tell you something. And this is what all motive of this training program. You are not paying any money to me. I'm not taking anything from you. Only and only we are interested to help you get a job. To get a job along with your technical knowledge, you need to do something else as well. Most people, most professional, they work hard. They're doing a lot of assignments, a lot of learnings, but only few people are on top 1%. If you want to get the job, you have to be on top 1%. When I say 1%, means now people should follow you. People should look up to you. People should seek out for you for the help. So those kind of people only getting job today and they will get job in next 2 years. This is my understanding. So problem is that people have knowledge, people have the skills, but they know. You need to present to the world. You need to let people know. You need to let world know you have these skills. And how you can do that? This is the three topics I can talk. But today I'm going to talk only one topic, LinkedIn profile optimization. Other than that, you should be writing a lot. I can share my journey, how I have started writing a blog around 15 years ago. And then in last 4 years, I have published 3 books. Power of the writing, power of note taking. If you're not a good note taker, you are not learning. Literally. Then how to build your own brand in 2025, your online presence. These three are very, very important. So I don't want to go on all those topics in the detail, but now we are going to focus on LinkedIn profile optimization. Why LinkedIn profile optimization is so important? Guys, how many of you know SEO? Search engine optimization. SEO. Very powerful. You know. Guys, today's no job hiring happen without looking anyone profile. As I said, now companies looking the very top person. So your LinkedIn profile should be optimized. It should be SEO friendly, means search engine optimized friendly. So if someone go and search AWS consultant, so Pravin Mishra should be on the top 1%. If someone and go search DevOps consultant, then Pravin Mishra should be on the top 1%. So there is the chance I can get the job because you understand the mathematics. Instead of 50 application, we are getting 5,000 applications, right? So I have to be in 1%. So your LinkedIn profile, your blog, your resume need to be searchable. And how do we make the searchable? That what we are going to understand. SEO is all about keywords. It's all about keywords. So if you write a blog, in a blog, if you use 10 times DevOps, then that blog will be ranked for DevOps. So this is called SEO. In SEO, what happened? We when we are writing any articles, creating any online presence, so we optimize for search engine. And when we optimize, so there we try to use a repetitive key. And so based on those keys, Google will start ranking your blog, your online page. So what is LinkedIn? LinkedIn is also your resume. This is your online page. Guys, if you agree, type agree in the chat box. One person said here, okay, LinkedIn is oversaturated. LinkedIn is not oversaturated. That is the biggest problem. People don't understand it. Guys, it's very hard to replace Pravin Mishra. Pravin Mishra didn't become who is Pravin Mishra in last 2 years because of the AI. Pravin Mishra become Pravin Mishra because of my last 15 years of the work, writing blog, making notes, publishing a book. It's not using chat GPT and creating the LinkedIn content. People who is doing okay, they are not getting ranked at all. So any platforms, whether this is YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, they stopped ranking any AI based content. And when people looking your resume, they will easily understand who you are. There's any genuinity or not. Guys, so LinkedIn is not overwhelmed. Guys, are we on some same page? Type same in the chat box. Perfect. Couple of things. Okay. Now, how do we optimize your LinkedIn profile? First things first, you should be very clear what you want to be, why you want to get sold, why someone will hire you. You need to be very clear. Take an example. I am DevOps and AWS consultant. I have my own company in Finland. I do the consulting for the big company. So on that notes, I have optimized my profile. So if you see my profile here, what I have written, just give me a moment. Well, now let's go here. So here, this is my, when someone is open my LinkedIn profile, they will see what you see on the screen. Okay. So this is called heat map concepts. Okay. Heat map means when you look someone, right? Where do you look first? You look on the face. You don't look on someone's stomach. You don't look someone leg, right? So where do you look first? So this is called heat map. Okay. So when we open any LinkedIn profile, so this is how it looks first. Okay. Most of the time, people eyes goes here, and if you see, LinkedIn intentionally put such a big place on top of your profile. And I have noticed 90% people don't use it. What you can use here, okay? You can use here for the two purpose. One could be showing who you are, another what you want. Two things. First things, who you are, then second is what you want. If you see here, you will understand. So I am showing who I am. I am author of three book, and you see my three books image here. What I want, I am DevOps and cloud consultant. I'm DevOps and cloud consultant. That's all. Someone look at my profile, you know who is the Pravin Mishra. He's the author, and he is consultant. So maybe I can hire him. My message is very clear, guys. If this is clear, type banner in the chat box. So based on your needs, okay, you should optimize this banner. Next is your image. Second heat map goes on this image. So here put your very professional headshots that someone can see your face smiling with natural image. So someone ever seen you ever, so they can able to remember you who is Pravin Mishra. This picture even could be something like this, but intentionally I have put my book because this is very big things. This only maybe 0.10% people who is the author in this world. I'm one of them. So this is very important for me. So because of that, I have added this in my picture. But for you, you can just make it very simple. And again, based on your industry, based on your job, you should wear your clothes. So that is second important things. Guys, type image in the chat box if this is clear. IMG in the chat box if this is clear. Very good. Now next is your headline section. Here our first name, and this should be very clearly written. I am Pravin Mishra, no XYZ. I'm not engineer, I'm not doctor, I'm not that, not this. Very clear. So I am Pravin Mishra. Last, type your first name and last name, and that's all. Next is the title, and this is most important part of again of your LinkedIn. And this is again depict three things. This depict only three things people try to understand. First is role. Second is your expertise. Third is your value. Here you have shown who you are, what you want. This is your professional image. And this line is basically going to tell three things someone who is looking at your profile. First, your role, what you do, your expertise, your skills, and third, what value you bring. People only care about the value, what you bring. Didn't matter who you are, what you have did in the past, what value did you bring for the any company, anyone, that what people care. So here, what I have written, three things: my role, expertise, and the value. What is my role? I am cloud DevOps consultant. I am cloud and DevOps consultant. What value I bring? Help companies accelerate cloud adoption, automate CI/CD, optimized AWS cost. This value what I bring. What is my skill? I can talk so many things, but this line is good enough to showcase who I am. Author of 3 books. People go read my books, look about my books, they know what skills do I have. Guys, if this is clear, type clear in the chat box. Perfect. Now, LinkedIn given very good thing here, link. Guys, imagine, okay? Here you can put your resume. Here you put your portfolio. Here you put your blog link. And this is most important things about making personal brand in 2005. If you put the right link, someone will go and see your profile, then you already left a very good impression. For me, here I help students with the DevOps. I added this link. But for your needs, you can optimize this. That's most important things you should be doing in your LinkedIn profile. Guys, if this is clear, type clear in the chat box. Very good. Now, next important part of your LinkedIn profile is about section. What will be in the about section? Write 3 to 4 paragraph, not a book, not a blog. Three, 1 paragraph, 2 paragraph, 3 paragraph. 3 to 4 paragraph about who you are, what you do, what is your achievement, and what is your career goal. Don't worry, I'm going to give you a sheet, okay, with the checklist. So there you will write who you are, what you do, your achievement and career goal, and end with clear call of action. So if you see here, look at, as I said, right? I help, very first line, I help tech company ship faster, spend less in the cloud, design programmatic AWS Azure architecture, automating CI/CD, and tightening their cost governance. What I bring, this is very powerful line I have written. I bring 15 plus years of the engineering. What? 10 year in the DevOps, 8 year plus in the AWS, 4 plus in the Azure. Track record across, here is your company name. This is good enough for someone know about me. And there is some more line. If you go and open here, you can see that. Then you can see my top skills. What? AWS, Microsoft Azure, cloud application, hybrid cloud, cloud native architecture. Guys, now one important thing here. Everyone, please type focus if you are with me. Type focus if you are with me. When we started talking about LinkedIn profile optimization, what did I say? I say this is, you have to think like SEO, search engine optimization, and this is only works based on the what? Keywords. Now, as of now, if you have noticed at what keywords I'm trying to optimize my profile. So if you notice in the 2 slides, what I've shown you, based on that, I'm trying to optimize my profile on some keywords. What are those keywords? Cloud, DevOps, consultant, AWS, cloud, automation. I've used that many times. Go to the next page. CI/CD, AWS Azure, DevOps, AWS Azure, cloud, AWS Azure, cloud, hybrid cloud, cloud native. Guys, I have seen people have their profile, but those are not optimized. This is called optimization. For that, people pay very good amount to the SEO person to rank their blog, to rank their page. Guys, this is key of SEO. Guys, if you are getting my point, type keyword in the chat box. Perfect. Next, in your LinkedIn profile, there is the feature and all activities. Feature where you can list your all latest post where you got most engagement, and that's most valuable to someone who is looking your profile. For me, I'm the consultant, I'm the expert in my industry. So what I did here, I have 5 to 6 features. 3 features basically show here. First is here you see about my this DevOps course, that what I'm doing. I feel in doing that. I enjoy it. Okay. So that's why you see here. Second, I want to show people I'm the author. Okay. So there's a 2 posts about my 2 books. So use this space very wisely. And here is the activities. When someone looking at your profile, they will see what exactly you are doing on the LinkedIn. You are active or you are passive or you are dead. And this shows couple of things. What post I'm doing? I'm doing any comment. Do we I have any videos? I'm publishing any image. So this has everything. And once again, guys, I'm coming back to my main point. What is SEO? Search engine optimization. And this is only and only keywords. So if you are optimizing your profile for the cloud, DevOps, new job, so you should be doing post accordingly. That again add more keywords. You are also commenting on the similar post. So that's again help to optimize your profile. So everything what you do, that should be very, very targeted. What and for what you are trying to optimize your LinkedIn profile. Guys, if I am making sense, type MK in the chat box. Perfect. Now let's go to the next section. Is very important about your experience. Again, look at my experience. Again, you see here everywhere you see cloud, DevOps, because keyword is important in SEO optimization. And this should be very well written. What you should include here in your experience section, your current and past role, company name, title, date you started, ended, or maybe working, and your location. You see everything you see for my each of the employer. Then write 3 to 6 bullet points for each roles that describe your achievement. Your achievement, what you did. Other than that, go down. There's many more things you can go ahead and optimize this. So, guys, instead of here talking a lot and a lot, let's do a small exercise. So, we are going to optimize your LinkedIn profile in next 30 minutes. If you want to get the job, if you're looking for the new job, this is the first things, and this is the right time for doing this. Guys, if you are with me, agree, type agree in the chat box. and we are going to do 30 minutes of the breakout session where you are going to optimize your LinkedIn profile. Well, so now let me explain you, and this is what you one of the assignments. So you are going to complete around 50% of your assignment now, and the remaining you can do it later. Okay. So let me bring the assignment sheet once again. So this is your last assignment, LinkedIn profile optimization. You have to do two things. One, you have to do it. Second, you have to review it. Okay. It's very well planned. Let me show you. So let's open the link. Okay. So what you need to do, you have to go and optimize your LinkedIn profile. And for that, you have to follow the checklist. Sorry, let me go back. I have created the checklist for you. So this is very well written checklist. Okay. What is the first? You have to go ahead and optimize your profile basics. Then you have to optimize your headlines and about section for what? To position yourself. So profile basics, okay, your banner, photo, this will give the first impression. Then your headline and about section, position yourself better than the other person. Then you have to show your experience and education for what? That's going to build your trust. Then fourth is you have to add the skills, endorsement, a recommendation. Why? This is the social proof. So if you have already some recommendation, so you don't need to give another recommendation, ask for the recommendation after the job. People already know you have a recommendation from a really good person. So this is your social proof. Then achievement and personal brandings. You have certificate, license, project, and many more things you can add here. Then again, you have to network and engage so you can stay visible. If you go and optimize your profile and get offline for the 6 month, then your ranking will go down. So you have to be active. So networking and engagement. Then visibility. Again, you can go and open to the work, open for the collaboration. Okay. And some bonus things I have added. Guys, so far, so if this clear, it looks good, making sense, type MK in the chat box. So when we are going to start this breakout session, so first part is you have to follow this checklist and try to complete at least three. Try to complete at least three in the 30 minutes. Okay. So this is your first task. After that, we will come back. Then we'll do the another activity. And after that, we will do the lunch break. Okay, guys? All clear? All good? Type it in the chat box.